His Excellency Mr. Nguyen Quoc Dung, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Vietnam, His Excellency Mr. Ibnu Hadi, Ambassador of Indonesia to Vietnam, Dr. Nguyen Hung Son, the Vice President, Diplomatic Academy of Vietnam, distinguished speakers and participants, good morning. I'm very delighted to join you all in this seminar to commemorate the 65th Indonesia and Vietnam diplomatic relations. Allow me to take this opportunity to convey my appreciation to the Indonesian Embassy in Hanoi and the Vietnamese government, and especially the Diplomatic Academy of Vietnam, for organizing this important initiative. This seminar is a clear reflection of our unwavering commitments amidst the COVID-19 pandemic to advance our two countries' cooperation, as well as contribute to the stability and peace in the region and globally. As strategic partners in an ever-changing world, Indonesia is committed to continue working together with Vietnam in strengthening bilateral relations in the areas of trade investment, air connectivity, and concluding the economic zone negotiations, among others. Dear participants, our trade and investment cooperation has shown good performance in recent years. Trade between Indonesia and Vietnam demonstrated a positive trend of 12% growth, respectively, per year in the 5 years before the pandemic took place. The total trade in 2019 reached $9 billion US, or a 7% increase compared to the previous year. This year, between January and August, our trade value reached $4.9 billion, a decrease of 14% compared to the same period last year. We are all aware that the pandemic could be the significant cause of this trend. However, we need to look forward and continue finding new opportunities to expand our trade relations through innovation, creativity, in order to accomplish the target of trade volume to $10 billion US, which outlined by the Plan of Action 2019-2023. Dear colleagues, COVID-19 has been infecting millions and claiming lives, at the same time affecting all aspects of life day by day. Against this new reality, Indonesia and Vietnam have shown resilience, and both countries continue to maintain strong partnership. For example, since the Ngoại reform policy in 1986, Vietnam has grown to become an emerging economy, with Indonesia as one of the earliest countries investing in Vietnam. In recent years, Indonesia has been in the top 30 investors to Vietnam. Indonesia's accumulated investment until July this year totaled 94 investment projects and a value of $590 million US. With regard to air connectivity, Indonesia and Vietnam have worked together to realize the direct flight route between the two countries. Today, it is marked by the operating of two direct flights from Ho Chi Minh City to Denpasar by Vietjet Airlines and Vietnam Airlines since October 2019. And since January 2020, Vietjet Airlines also served the Hanoi-Denpasar route. Of course, these routes are momentarily suspended due to the pandemic. And we still have homework to support the Indonesian airlines to also fly direct routes connecting the two countries. Indonesia and Vietnam are also working closely to accelerate delimitation, the economic exclusive zone. I believe the conclusion of the EEZ delimitation would open numerous opportunities of cooperation, particularly in developing the fisheries industry. Facing uncertainty and adapting to the challenges of the world ahead, we can promote several priority areas of cooperation. Bilaterally, allow me to share my observation on a number of initiatives that can be done. First, encouraging the expansion of cooperation in the fisheries sector, including renewing the MOU on fisheries and encouraging investment in the fishing and aquaculture industry. Second, encouraging various partnerships and opportunities that can be used by Indonesia and Vietnamese entrepreneurs. Third, talking approaches to addressing non-tariff problems in trade relations between the two countries. Fourth, promoting cooperation in creative economy, including joint promotions and sharing best practices in creating favorable ecosystem for the development of creative industry. Fifth, opening up more opportunities for our young generation by promoting students' exchange and also joint research. At the regional level, Indonesia and Vietnam have played and should further enhance our role and contribution in ASEAN. Last year, our two foreign ministers emphasized the need for ASEAN to continue advancing the issue of women, peace, and security as one of the priorities of Vietnam's chairmanship in 2020. Moreover, the countries are committed to strengthen ASEAN cooperation by, among others, maintaining peace, security, and stability in the region, including on the South China Sea issue. And on that, I think it is important for us also to work on the implementation of ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, which is very important for ASEAN and a broader region of Indo-Pacific. ASEAN centrality, ASEAN promotion of welfare, ASEAN's value of inclusiveness are very key in the Indo-Pacific area and the promotion of economic stability and welfare and increased prosperity in this region. ASEAN's leadership on the Indo-Pacific has to become more prominent. In line with joint commitment to support the economic acceleration of the two countries, Indonesia has followed up on the direction of the President of the Republic of Indonesia at the 36th ASEAN Summit to form a travel corridor arrangement between ASEAN member states. In relation to the ASEAN TCA, Indonesia has compiled a scalable concept note according to health protocols, starting with essential businesses and diplomatic and official trips. Concept notes are not legally binding and are expected to become guidelines to be applied together in order to improve connectivity so that during the pandemic, business activities can continue and improve the wheels of the economy. I believe in the spirit of friendship, of collaboration, we would be able to achieve these targets. Dear participants, finally, I wish that through this seminar, the high momentum of the commemoration of the 65th Indonesia-Vietnam diplomatic relations would bring us further opportunities for both Indonesia and Vietnam to further cement the good relations as well as peace and stability in our region. Thank you.